What a time to be alive, what a time to be a gamer, and what a time for my wallet to do some serious crying. Now I know what some of you are thinking, spoilt? Really? And honestly, about a month ago, I'd have probably said the same thing. I'm saying that, it's not exactly like we've been struggling for some releases. We've had the Switch too, a whole new console come out. And Capcom have just been on an absolute tear recently. And there have been plenty of other fantastic games that have come out to play. But after everything we've seen in the last week or so, I can't shake this feeling that we have a special time upon us. Between the PlayStation State of Play, Summer Game Fest, the Xbox Showcase, Nintendo Direct, E3, is that you? No. And all of the announcements in between, and we've suddenly got a glimpse, just a glimpse of what the next couple of years could possibly look like. And even if half of these games deliver, the end of 2026 and 2027 could end up being one of the most ridiculous years in gaming history. Now that's a big presumption, so let's try and see where we're coming from. So if you could just like the video for me and we'll get right into it. So let's start where all of this started, the PlayStation State of Play. So just a quick prefix here, I can't go through every single game that's been shown in the last week or so, okay? I wish I could, but I bloody can't. But I'll do my best to include the bigger named ones and the ones that mean something to me. So just let me know in the comments the ones I've missed and why I should have included them. Anyway, let's go with the spooky dooky stuff to start. Horror is getting a lot of love. A lot of love. We got a new look at Silent Hill Townfall, which is coming September 24th this year. Looks ridiculously scary, doesn't it? However, not as terrifying as Ill. Oh my god. I was telling the missus, I was like, this looks worse than Outlast. And I only lasted 2 hours in that game, so. But for you horror junkies, it looks like a good old time. The one we definitely will be playing is Until Dawn 2. The first game got me twisted, I can't lie. But I got there in the end. Watching the missus play most of it. I need to put my big boy pants on, I know, but the jump scares, they really get me going. When the jump scare happens and my heart's beating faster than Nintendo sends cease and desist letters. The missus is well chuffed with it though, and spending time playing games together, it's always the best. And Until Dawn 2 is scheduled for 2027. Okay, next I'm gonna bunch a bunch of these and put... Okay, next I'm gonna put a bunch of these together and just quick fire rounds. Just go. We've got Onimusha, Way of the Sword coming in September, along with the Dune game, Dune Awakening. Don't know how I feel about that. Control Resonant in September and Phantom Blade in October. Chaos, just absolute chaos. And of course, we saw more of Marvel's Wolverine, which is coming September 15th. What's happening this year? What is happening? The Tomb Raider remake, Legacy of Atlantis, is dropping February 12th. And we got the extremely controversial God of War Laufey, coming at some point. Now look, let's address the elephant in the room. I've seen some people saying they're not excited about this God of War because you're not playing as Kratos. On a personal note, I might get roasted for this, don't really care. I could not care less. We've got God of War 2018, we've got Ragnarok, we've had loads of Kratos. Those bloody remakes are coming up, and I'm sure they're going to be working on another one featuring him as the main character very soon. But if this game with Faye expands the lore and gives us a fresh perspective and is fun, then I'm all for it. Can't wait to see the comments. Guys, I'm noticing a lot of people that watch don't actually subscribe. It would mean so much to me if you did. It would help me out a lot. Please click the button. Moving on to Summer Games Fest now, and yes, the biggest thing, obviously, for me, is the reveal of Final Fantasy VII Revelation. Definitely prefer that to Return, by the way. I was scared, petrified that we weren't going to get it, but by golly, with all the copium in the world, our dreams came true. And it's coming in spring 2027. Final Fantasy VII's always been linked to my brother for me. It was his favourite game and he actually helped me finish it when I played it for the first time. We both loved Remake, and look, I know I've talked about this quite a bit, especially recently, but yeah, every time a new trailer will drop, every new reveal, there's always that little part of me that wishes, of course, that he was still here to see it. Because he would be going out of his mind with excitement. Because it looks so good. Oh my god, it looks good. And they got Maximilian Dude to interview Hamaguchi, you know, the director of the game. And Max interviewed him on stream from his own house. Amazing. And I remember watching Max's reaction to 7 Remake, like when it first came out. So it's really cool to see what he's been able to do with the whole team, because he's been doing this, I think, from before 7 Remake came out. So that's awesome. Happy for him. That's so cool. And Sid and Vincent are playable. We're going to see the Wutai, Rocket Town, Medeal. We're going back to Midgar. And the new fit system, which looks like a job system. Yummy, yummy. In my materia tummy. I'm going to do a standalone video on the Remake trilogy at some point. So I'll leave it there. But it's safe to say you're not going to see me for a few months. Nope. I mean, well, you are. I'll still do this. But everyone in the real world. Bye. Now then, my god, I literally just looked at the bullet points and I can't believe how much we've got to go through. Got some more quickfire rounds for ya. So, we've got Stranger Than Heaven. A game by RGG Studio, the same studio that brings us the Like a Dragon / Yakuza series, which featured Tupac and Snoop Dogg appearances. Alright then. That's coming in January. Star Wars Zero Company, a tactical Star Wars game that, oh my god, I'm burned out from Star Wars games and I don't even play them. And that's coming out in August. Alien Isolation 2 looks, yep, no, probably won't be playing that one, but happy for the people who will. Gen Atlas is huge. I'm just so happy we're getting another game basically from Team Ico. Come on, let's be honest. So it's going to be from this world, the same world as Shadow of the Colossus. I just hope I like it more than I did The Last Guardian. Sorry. And Stellar Blade Blood Rain. A sequel to the original, which I still need to get, but yeah, that looks good too. Of course, the last few have no release date, so 2027, maybe? Maybe not.
Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe
But to close this one off, we have got 2 that are set to release in 2027, and the first one is Resident Evil Veronica, the remake for Resident Evil Code Veronica. Now, we're slowly making our way through the Resi games, but I'd always heard about this one, and I wondered how we were going to play it, because it's on quite a few platforms. And now I know it's going to be on the PS5. Duh. Because it looks amazing and I'm bouncing for it. Lastly, for the Summer Games Fest, we've got Wolf Among Us 2. The game the missus has been waiting for ever since she finished the first game. I've only recently played the first one, so my hankering for it isn't as big, but she is very excited about the Telltale sequel, which, to be fair, is like 12 years in the making. So I didn't watch the Xbox showcase live, which was obviously a mistake because Xbox just decided to have one of their best showcases in years. I swear every time I skip one of these, that's when they're good. Maybe I should start doing that more often. We got more Fable. Lovely. It's coming February 23rd, and that's fine, okay? The delay is fine, guys.
Plan is we cook.
And that's also coming to the PS5. Actually, I'll just say it now. Unless I say it's exclusive to Xbox, then just assume it's going to be on another platform as well. We got Halo Campaign Evolved, a remake of Halo Combat Evolved, coming July 28th. Castlevania Belmont's Curse has been confirmed for October 15th. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4. Oh, and GTA 6. While I remember. Because I keep forgetting to bring it up.
What the hell is wrong with you?
And while it was nice that it's been acknowledged at last, Persona 6 looks absolutely terrifying. So that should be good. And Persona 4 Revival is coming February 18th. I can finally play this bloody game. Next up, we have Gears of War E-Day.
Rated M for mature.
Now this looked awesome. However, this was apparently going to be a cross-platform, but that was pulled last minute and is now an Xbox exclusive.
Idiot.
Now, yeah, of course, I think Xbox should have exclusives, but if it's been agreed on and it's been worked on beforehand, then that shouldn't really be taken away, in my opinion. but it was never confirmed for PS5, so it's not like you lied to the fans or anything. Anyhow, like I said, this does look really good, and Asha Sharma is bringing that Xbox feel back again, isn't she? Even I'm thinking of getting one at this point. And finally, the little boy in me, as well as the 29-year-old man that's sat in front of you today, we both cried at the announcement of finally there's a new Spyro game, Spyro: A Realm Beyond. This, I was in shock. It just was not expected at all. And I'm so damn happy that we got it, and I'm so looking forward to spring 2027, man. Oh my god. It's gonna be a lovely old time. And you know the mad thing? We haven't even talked about the Nintendo Direct yet. Now, I know we're talking about this on here nice and freely, but I am literally just talking to a camera, and then I'll respond to your comments. But a place where you can get responses instantly is the Split Screen Syndicate Discord. It's a great place to hang. I love the community. You'd love it too. Everyone's welcome. If you're interested at all, links in description.
Long ago, there was a land called Hyrule, created by beings of supreme divinity.
No fuck way.
At the very edge of this kingdom.
Oh my fuck god. Oh my fuck god. I did some crying this week, didn't I? Yeah, so the main takeaways, Ocarina of Time Remake! I don't need to say much more about my favourite game of all time getting a remake. It's just the best. It's the best. I am very, very happy that we're getting it this year. What? I've watched the trailer so many times, and I'm still genuinely in shock that we're finally getting it from the ground up. Oh, it looks so good! Now, moving on, there are lots of games coming over to the Switch too, which is always nice to see. It's crazy how much love it's getting from the third-party developers, which it definitely needs. Next, Kingdom Hearts 4. What? I couldn't believe the screen when I was watching it. I played 1 and 2 a few years back, and I couldn't really get into 3, but I know this was massive for all the Kingdom Hearts fans, so I am very happy for those of you out there. You've been waiting a long time. Thumb wrestling. Just thumb wrestling. Lots of people were on my prediction video where I literally just said all I wanted is Ocarina of Time Remake. Apart from the people that were agreeing with me on that, the most comments I saw were about Deltarune, so those people must be pretty damn happy right now. Just all the Xenoblade announcements, that was a bit crazy. Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave is coming out on the 17th of September. And the last game I'll talk about, Final Fantasy Resonance. It's a 2D HD style Final Fantasy, ported from a mobile game, I know, but guys, they did the same thing with Octopath Traveler 0, and apparently that's pretty damn good. So I don't care, I've heard the mobile game's great, so I'm excited to get that to play on my Switch too. I'm just so happy with all this news. Now, will every single one of these games be amazing? No. Some will disappoint, others will inevitably be delayed, not Ocarina of Time, Spyro, or Final Fantasy VII, please. Hell, some of them won't even make 2027. But just think what we've been talking about today. Final Fantasy, Resident Evil, Spyro, Fable, Persona, God of War, Wolf Among Us, Xenoblade, Kingdom Hearts, and Ocarina of Time. For the first time in a long time, it feels like every corner of gaming has something exciting on the horizon. So yes, I'll say it, we're officially spoilt. If you don't agree with me, that's fine, but my wallet definitely does. Yeah, we've got some difficult choices to make, brother. Do you know what else my wallet didn't like? Paying for all of my Switch games. If you want to know my top 10, click the video on screen now. Cheers.